Hey up, how the devil are you? It's me, it's BigJuffer. I hope you're all well, and I hope your mum's still smiling. She certainly was when I left her. Anyway, we've just finished Season 6 of the Tubers High Score Challenge, and I thought that people might have seen the odd entry here and there, but not know how it all played out over the season. So this is just a very quick recap of the season, just to give an intro to the people who regularly take part, important rule changes, and who won the last season. And more importantly, what we're playing for the first game of Season 7. So, why don't you join me? Or not? I'm not your dad, but if I am your dad, Daddy loves you. Anyway, let's get quickly on. We'll do a quick recap of the rules that we've played through for this season, because the rules are changing slightly, but not ever so much. So we'll go through it anyway, bit by bit. So if you don't know, Tubers High Score Challenge, every 2 weeks we pick a game, we play that game, and then we submit scores, and winner gets so many points, down to 10th place, but we'll come to that in a minute. So one of the main rules is that scores have to be submitted before midnight of the second Sunday after the challenge is picked. So we pick a challenge on a Saturday, you've got 2 weeks to midnight, 2 weeks on Sunday to get your challenge in. But we can only accept one run. So you do one run. Once you've submitted that, you can't then change it. If you get a better score or whatever, tough, you should have waited and post your score then. The way the scoring works is that first place you get 10 points, second place you get 9 points, third place you get 8 points, all the way down to 10th place where you get 1 point. Now this is changing this season, so this is a very important thing to take note of. These were the rules for last season, they're changing for this season. Every season, every player gets one joker they can play, which means they basically don't have to take part in that game, and they get an automatic 10 points. On top of that, we also get a bonus point if you manage to get a 1cc on the game that we're playing. So rules for the 1cc might change. I mean, we might say, like we did on this season, get to level 10 on Bank Panic and clear that. Counts as a 1cc. But most of the time, it's if you loop the game or finish it off. You know what I mean. To make a submission, we prefer you to do a video entry and upload it to YouTube and link to it on either the Facebook group or Discord. But we do also take screenshots, but please be, not cheaty McCheat face. No save states, none of that kind of crap. But one of the main rules is that you enjoy yourself, we help each other, and you don't slag each other off. And the main rule, don't be a dickhead. So, with that done, we can move on to, if it plays, and I think I've got this right. Why is that not working? Hang on, bear with people, bear with. There we go. We can move on to the results. Exciting, isn't it? Isn't this pretty? Ooh. So now you're all familiar with the rules, let's get on with it and let's play the background. Here we go. So we played a total of 13 games this season. You can see each of the games in the background there playing away, and hopefully you can hear me over that music I've made in the background. But yeah, you can see from top left on that top row there the first 4 games we played, then second row the next 4 games, then bottom row the last 5 games. So hopefully that adds up to 13. If it don't, I've screwed up somewhere. So the first one we played was Mr. Driller, and we had quite a few entries for this. I think it was about 14 entries, and basically, yeah, we counted it as a 1cc if you got all the way to the bottom, and in this game we had 11 1cc's, which we've never had that many on one game at all. We had 2 jokers played, so I played my joker and Retro Hawk played his, because basically puzzle games, I ate them, so yeah, I wasn't going to do this, which I wish I'd saved for later on, but more of that in a bit. Anyway, in first place we had Pearl, he got 11 points, then Sumez for 10 points. That's the only appearance that those 2 guys made. And then Maud was in third, Acidonia, Mark Blaster, London Retro Video Games, Howard XXV, Man Shovel, the Noaf, and Novabug made up the rest of the scores. So yeah, less said about that one the better, I think. Then we went on to Alien vs Predator, where we had 5 people play their Joker. So Mark Blaster, London Retro Video Games, put my teeth in. Man Shovel, Neutrino Fire and Pirate Daz all played their jokers. Coming first in this challenge was Maud. I was second. The Nawaf 258 came third. Novabug fourth. Lucas fifth. Then Acidonia, Gulpain, One Credit Gaming, Cosmic Colin and Retro Hawk. Then we move on to a game that I absolutely detested playing, which was Gods. On this one we had 3 jokers. So Harold LXXV, Ponder and Novabug all played their jokers. And then we had 3 1CCs. So in first place was me. I managed to just score a little bit more than in second place One Credit Gaming and Maud in third. Man Shovel came fourth with the Nawaf 258 in fifth, followed by Retro Hawk, Acidonia 150, Lucas Rainford, Cosmic Colin and Gulpain. Then we went on to Flying Shark, where we had 1 joker from Cosmic Colin, and we also had 1 1CC, so 1 person managed to loop the game, and that was Maud. So Maud finished in first, I was second, Pirate Daz third, Novabug fourth, Mark Blaster fifth, and then Acidonia 150, Man Shovel, London Retro Video Games, Ponder and One Credit Gaming in 10th. After that, the game I wish I'd kept my joker for, Wetrix, and 3 people played their jokers on this. We had the Nawaf 258, Lucas Rainford and One Credit Gaming. London Retro Video Games won this challenge and came first. I was second, Maud was third, Novabug fourth and Ponder fifth, with Mark Blaster the Gamer, Pirate Daz, Acidonia 150, Howard LXXV and Gulpain scoring the remainder of the points. So well done to those guys. And then we came on to the 10 level challenge of Bank Panic. We didn't have any jokers played, but we did have 2 people get to and clear level 10, getting an extra point each. And that was Maud and One Credit Gaming. So Maud finished in first place, One Credit Gaming second, I was third, Ponder was fourth, Novabug fifth, and then Lucas Rainford, Mark Blaster the Gamer, Cosmic Colin, Acidonia 150 and Pirate Daz made up the rest of the scores. Next one on the list I think was my choice, and we played Ketsui. Brilliant game, no jokers and no 1CCs on this, but I came first on this one with Maud second and Novabug third. Mark Blaster was fourth with Lucas Rainford in fifth. Harold LXXV, Acidonia 150, Pirate Daz, Man Shovel and Cosmic Colin scored the remainder of the points on that one. And then moving on to the far right, not that far right, we're not on GB News, moving on to the far right of the middle row, we've got Bells and Whistles. Again, no 1CCs and no jokers played. In fact, we didn't get any more jokers played from this point on. So winning this one was Maud. I was in second, Mark Blaster the Gamer in third, One Credit Game in fourth and Novabug in fifth, with Acidonia 150, Lucas Rainford, Pirate Daz, Ponder and Man Shovel scoring the remainder of the points. Then we move on to the bottom left, where we've got the game Mirax or Myrax, I don't know how you say that. We did get a 1CC because we counted getting through the first loop of the game, which I think was level 10 as a 1CC, and that was Maud, so he got bonus point here. Well done, Maud. So Maud was in first, I was in second, Mark Blaster Gamer was third, Man Shovel was fourth, Acidonia 150 was fifth, followed by Lucas Rainford, Ponder, Cosmic Colin, Pirate Daz and Novabug getting the rest of the points. Then we moved on to Eco Fighters, where we didn't get any 1CCs on this, but I think I managed to just get an extra bonus on the first level because the bonus points on this are a bit bonkers. This sets a bit of a trend for the remaining games. So I was first on this one with Maud in second, Acidonia 150 third, Novabug fourth, Mark Blaster the Gamer fifth, with the Nawaf 258, Gulpain, Psygnosis STG, Lucas Rainford and Pirate Daz making up the rest of the scores. And that was the first entry, I think, for Psygnosis STG. Tell a lie, no, I think it was the first entry. So well done for joining in, that's brilliant. Hope to keep on seeing you in the next season. Then we move on to JJ Squawkers. Again, no 1CC. Actually, no, we did get a 1CC. I haven't got this. Maud got a 1CC on this. In fact, I think he cleared it twice, or nearly cleared it twice. So yeah, Maud came in first. I was second. Acidonia 150 was third. Man Shovel fourth. Cosmic Colin fifth. And then Lucas Rainford, Novabug, the Nawaf 258, Pirate Daz and Psygnosis STG making up the rest of the points. Which then brings us to the game where the scoring on it is, yeah, I don't like it. I know other people did, but yeah, it's a good game anyway. Daimahu or Dimahu, or I think it's Daimahu. Anyway, Maud won this one in first place. I came second. Mark Blasted the Gamer came third. Psygnosis STG came fourth, which I think is his best finish so far. Acidonia 150 came fifth, yep. And then London Retro Video Games, Novabug, Lucas Rainford and Manshovel got the rest of the points. I think I've missed somebody off there, but sorry if I have. I'll look into that and stick a note over the top if I've made a mistake. And then I think this was the first game as well that Mega Westgarth took part in, so apologies if I've got that wrong, but I think it was his first go. And then that moves us into the bottom right hand corner, which is Raiden DX, picked by the beautiful Novabug, and I knew he'd got something up his sleeve, and indeed he did. He came first in this challenge, thoroughly deserved. He was first place, I was second place, Maud was third place, Manshovel was fourth place, and Pirate Daz in fifth, followed by Acidonia 150, Lucas Rainford, Mark Blaster the Gamer, Ponder and Mega Westgarth getting the rest of the points. So I put all the charts or all the scoreboards over the top of each game. I hope it don't look too messy, but it kind of made sense when I was thinking about it. And then I thought, how can we demonstrate that a little bit better? So apologies if this doesn't work. I'm going to try it anyway. I've tried to do a live graph of everyone's positions overall as the challenge unfolded. So I'm going to do it anyway and see what happens. So here we go. Are you ready? So at the bottom, you can see everybody's scores. Doesn't really work, does it? Stick with it. Yeah, so hopefully that makes sense. You can see each person's got a coloured line representing them. Maud's in blue, so you can see how we changed position throughout the challenge, but from 6th challenge onwards he was basically going to win it. So yeah, Maud's blue, I'm orange. I think Novabug's the next blue line down, and then you can work out where you are on there based on this chart or this graphic I'm about to throw up now in post. So now we've seen the results, we've seen the fancy, in inverted commas, graph. It's time to see the podium. And yay, there we go. So you can see there's the podium. We've got Maud in first place. Well done, Maud. I got myself in second. Well done to me. And very well done and very much deserved third place to Novabug. And you can see we've got the 1cc's from this season listed on each trophy. So Maud got 5 1cc's. Which is ridiculous. I got 1 and Novabug got 1, which is brilliant. And then if I just bring up this little graphic here, this shows the 1cc club overall. So you can see first with the most 1cc's is Maud with 17, myself with 14, One Credit Gaming with 12, Nova with 6, and Old Style Gaming with 6, and Mark Blasters, IFO, Acidonia, the Noaf, Benji, Man UK, and Manshovel going down the list. And you can see quite a few familiar names in that list. More of which later. But what we need to do really now is just go over some of the scoring changes, because we realised that a lot of people put in a lot of effort and it's only the top 10 who get points from it. So we're going to change it, and you can see this little graphic there. If I just expand on it a little bit, what it used to be was first place got you 10 points, second place got you 9 points. Now we're going to start at 20 points, go into 19 points for second, 18 points for third, all the way down to 20 points. So if you finish outside the top 10, you will still get points. That's the idea behind it. So yeah, let me play that one again, because I think it's useful just to get it in everybody's mind. First place will get you 20 points. Second place will get you 19 points. So if you finish outside the top 10 and you've put in loads of effort, you will get points. Unless we get 21 people joining in, which I don't think we've ever really had. So yeah, hopefully that's going to go down well with people. And just to clarify something else on this as well, that means the Joker is staying at 10 points. So previously the Joker was worth 10 points and a win was worth 10 points. Now the Joker is worth half a win. So if you play your Joker, you're going to get 10 points, not a full 20. So it's worth hanging on to your Joker and not going overboard. Hopefully that makes sense.
Hello, Morden here. Just a very quick recap on Season 6. Most favourite game, I nearly picked Flying Shark. That's a great classic shooter. However, I'm going to have to go with Ketsui. First sort of cave shooter I've not properly played and sort of quite a lot of effort into sort of a bullet hell experience, and yeah, really enjoyed that one. It's one I'm looking forward to playing again sometime again as well. Least favourite game I would say was Gods. It's quite a long game, and there's quite a bit of trial and error involved with parts of it. I still did enjoy playing it a lot because it is a game that I have sort of wanted to play ever since I saw it in game reviews back in the day. So it was a good experience, but out of the high score challenges, that was my least favourite one. Who performed really well outside of the top three? With that, I'd have to say Mark Blaster. I know he missed a few games here and there, but pretty much every run Mark Blaster puts in is a very solid run indeed. Some quality gameplay skills on show there, so well done Mark Blaster. Okay, that's my recap. Bye for now.
Hey up, it's me, BigJuffer, just with a quick video message to say well done to everyone taking part last year in the Tubers High Score Challenge. And if you didn't take part last year, take part in this next season coming up, because it's going to be good. Yeah. Quick word on what I thought was the best game and the worst game from last year. The worst game, toss up probably between Gods and Wetrix. Gods took far too long and was a bit of a memory slog. Wetrix was just bollocks, but I hate puzzle games. Biggest well done I think of the year goes to either Mark Blaster or Novabug, because they both did really well and love them both dearly. They're like brothers to me. And yeah, just to say, join us if you haven't already. And yeah, see you in a bit. Bye.
Greetings everyone. I am Novabug, and congratulations to everybody that entered Season 6 of the Tubers High Score Challenge. And I look forward to beating you all in Season 7. Thanks. Cheers. Novabug out.
Right chaps, just a quick video, like a little bit of summary of Season 6, what I thought of it. Top games for me, because I'm a massive shoot 'em up fan, was Dynamo, then Reagan, and then Bells and Whistles. Dynamo because I've never played it before and it's great playing new games in it. So, other than that, Bank Panic, well, I'm gonna pick that. Alien vs Predator, enjoyed that one. And it was all good picks. So anyway, I'm going to keep it quick. So I just want to say thanks to everybody who entered in Season 6, the regulars, the new guys. I hope you're all coming back for Season 7. I'll see you all then. Cheers.
Hey, what's up, tubers? This is Man Shovel. I want to congratulate everybody on an awesome Season 6, and I am looking forward to Season 7. 7 is my lucky number, so maybe I'll strike big this season. Anyway, we'll see you guys in Season 7. Take care.
Hey up, it's Mega Westgarth. So, best game I've played. It has to be Demo-Ho. I think that's how it's pronounced, who knows. I just really like the aesthetics of it, the pixel art, especially the backgrounds. I like the setting of this kind of medieval, fantasy, mechanical world. Subterranean goblins and other creatures are invading, and you play as a dragon or some goblins or a magical girl or like an anime Johnny Bravo guy, and it's cool, it's crazy, and it's a game I would have never have played otherwise, so that was cool. Game I disliked the most, or liked the least, would be Raiden DX. Again, I only played 2 games. Demaho was the one I liked the most, so obviously Raiden DX is the one I liked the least, but actually I didn't really like it. I found the game to be cruel. A cruel game. Dare I say evil. I'm not a shmup guy myself, so I can't really comment on where this places in the history of shmups, but there's a lot of design choices that are clearly made to make the game really hard. The developers were trying to make this game really cruel, and they succeeded, so I guess that's good on them, but it made a bad time for me. It's just stressful, very stressful game. But again, a game I wouldn't have played otherwise. Never played a Raiden game, so that was cool. Who performed really well? Again, I haven't been around that long. I'm not really embedded in the Tubers High School Challenge history and lore, but I've been looking at the Demaho and the Raiden DX playthroughs, and they're all really good. Everyone's really trying their best. The best performance has to be Mark Blaster, because on his videos he has the fish from Puyo Puyo. The fish from Puyo Puyo is very cool. Things I'm looking forward to in Season 7. Playing loads of cool games. Maybe some bad games. Maybe some weird games. Maybe some interesting games. Obscure games. Or just really popular games that I've never gotten around to playing. I've been playing retro games for a long time, but playing retro arcade games is kind of new to me. And, you know, I've missed things like Wet Tricks, Tinkle Pit, all sorts of weirdly named things. Let's have a little look. Gar Plus? What's that, Gar Plus? I don't even know what that is.
Hello. Hi, it's OSG here. I'm coming back to the challenge because I've lost all meaning in my life since I left the Tubers, and I really love Juffer and Lucas, and I think I can do better than them, so I'm going to come and try and beat them this time, even though they beat me last time and I did cry little girly tears. But I'm coming back, and I'll see you in Season 7. So thanks a lot everybody for looking at me. Cheers now. Goodbye.
I'm back, and I'm coming for you, Juffer, and you, Sneaky Maud, and you, Nova Bug.
Right, so now that's all out of the way. That brings us on quite nicely to Season 7 and the first game of the season. So this is the game we're going to be playing for the next 2 weeks. So you have got until the 25th of June at midnight to get your scores in. And like I said at the start of the video, you can take a screenshot, you can send a video. We prefer you to do a video, put video on YouTube, and like I said in the rules recap, you only get one go. So when you've submitted a score, that's it. So if you then go back and do better than you did before, it's tough because you've submitted your first score. So right, drum roll please. The game we're playing for Season 7 opener, picked by Tony, is Space Dungeon, and I've never heard of this, never played it before. But it's very much in the vein of the games that Tony's picked before. He's previously picked Berserk and Frenzy, and this is very much like that. It's a twin stick shooter, and I do have a little bit of a vid, so I'll bring the video up now. So yeah, here's the video. It's vertically orientated, so if you've got a vertical screen like I've got, better played on that one. Twin stick shooter, left stick moves, right stick shoots. Like we're all very much aware from Robotron and that kind of stuff. And I think the idea of the game is, you see where it says collect bonus there, and then you click into the, yeah. Basically, once you go into collect bonus, you are leaving the level that you're on. So if you want to scoop up as much treasure as you can on the level, then leave to the next level. I think that's the way of doing it. So, quick word of warning. The ROM is called sdungeon.zip and works in MAME, but first time I loaded it, I got a bootstrap.bin error. And that's because it wanted another ROM as well, and I've got both. So you need sdungeon.zip, and you also need the cannily titled M68705P3.zip. That just trips off the tongue, doesn't it? So if you haven't already got that in your MAME folder, you will need that, and it just goes in the ROMs folder, same place as your sdungeon.zip file, and then it'll let you play. So yeah, twin stick shooter. Best of luck. So let's stop that. Let's get rid of that. There we go. So yeah, Space Dungeon. Welcome to Season 7. Hope it's been alright for you. Hope you join in. Details of the Facebook group where you can join I'll put in the description, as I will also put a link to the Discord group as well, because on the Discord group it's a better place for exchanging tips and stuff. And like with Daimahu, we did put on players guides, how to trigger the big bonuses and that kind of stuff, so that it's as level a playing field as we can make it without somebody having an unfair advantage. So brilliant. Hope that's made sense. Welcome to Season 7. I'll see you later. Bye.
Live to shoot another day.